Welcome to Chain Movers. In football, moving the chains means making progress one first down at a time. On this podcast, we plan on speaking to athletes, coaches, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and influential leaders who make an impact on their teams, organizations, and businesses moving forward. I'm Sam with the Cam, and this is Chain Movers. So, this is my first episode ever on this podcast. And today, man, I got the opportunity um, to interview a very special athlete. Uh, he is the fastest man in the state at this moment. He is the number one wide receiver in the class of 2028. Some say he is the number one athlete or the number one player in the state for 2028 and 2027. Um, he goes to PA, and he is number two in the program and is number one in your hearts. And he goes by none other than Chase Hancock. What's going on, Chase?
What's up? How you doing, man?
I can't complain, man. It's good to have you. Good to have you.
Great.
So what's crazy is last year I officially started my entrepreneurship, my media content, my media business, viral media. And saying with the Cam, and you know who was my first athlete that I got to take pictures of with an iPhone,
Yeah.
and who my first athlete I got to interview was?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Me?
Yeah, it was you.
Okay.
It was you. Shout out to JJ, man. JJ gave me the opportunity. He told me to come up there, to give me the opportunity to come up there and check out some high level talent, and you know what I'm saying. I've been following you since you was playing for the Lions, if I'm not mistaken. But I got one even better for you. I heard through the grapevine that you played for the Parkview Mustang. Is that right?
I sure did.
That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
did.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you know I'm a Parkview Mustang as well.
For real? That's what's up. So my uncle, well, my dad's uncle, him and my papa, they founded the Pulaski Mustang. So that's kind of how I was able to be on the team automatically.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a how can I put it, man? That's a prestigious,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, team to play on from this region or from this part of the state, Little Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I can remember when I was growing up, we used to go down to Dallas after the season, after winning the Super Bowl, and we used to go down to Dallas and whoop up on whoever was down there in Dallas. You know, we was giving them the smoke too. So my brother told me that he actually told me that your uncle was a player on the team as well. So
Yeah.
I just felt like that resonated, and I can relate it to you when he told me that. But nevertheless, man, you've been traveling this summer, spring.
Man, let me tell you about it. We done visited over 30 schools this spring, starting off in January. It was crazy. It was crazy, you know. But I'm glad I was able to do it with my family, you know, and the people who took me to the colleges that we went to, you know. And it was a great time, honestly. Great time.
Now, where all did y'all go? Where all have you been thus far?
Start off in January, I went to UCF, I went to Kansas State, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Mississippi State, Florida State, Florida, Ole Miss. It's quite a few more, but I've been to a lot of colleges.
Been some everywhere.
Yeah.
You didn't say Oregon. Is Oregon on your?
That's
on your?
Yeah,
that's
that's
on your
definitely a
list?
school I would love to go to or at least visit.
Okay.
So-
Okay. I mentioned to you earlier, Coach. You just got off about North Carolina.
Yep.
You just won the MVP of the camp.
Yep.
So you give me that experience. How was that?
Well, when I went down there, I went with my friend. He plays quarterback, and his coach is Kevin Kelly at Sheridan. So he came down there with us, and when he came down there with us, as I don't think everybody knows, but Bill Belichick and Kevin Kelly are best friends. So obviously, you know, they talk and they started mentioning my name, and Kevin Kelly was really high on me to Coach Belichick. And when I was stretching, Coach Bobby Petrino, he came up to me because you know he's down there now.
Yeah.
So he came up to me. He was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Chase Hancock," and he remembered me from last year when he was at Fayetteville from that summer camp last year. And I was talking to him a little bit, and he was like, "How you been? Like, how's PA and stuff like that?" I was like, "It's great." And then as I was stretching, Coach Bobby Petrino, he went up to Coach McGee, who was the receiver coach in North Carolina, and he went up to him. He was like, "That's the guy. That's the kid right there."
Right.
And Coach McGee, he looked at me. He came up to me. I shook his hand. He wrote my number on his notepad, and then I went to the 40s. Now in the 40s, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I've been running 4.5s consistently, so I'm gonna try and break a 4.4 today. Well, I broke that record. I
Right.
broke that like in a great way. My very first time I ran a 4.41.
So you're really close to a 4.3.
Yeah. And then when I ran it, Coach Belichick was like literally standing right there as I finished. So he turned around, he was like, "Pretty fast, son." I was
Yeah.
like, "Thank you, coach." And I ran back down there, came back, I ran a 4.46. And he can't and Coach Belichick, he was on the other side with the other kids on the 40s. And he came over there to me. He was like, "It's great to meet you, son. Bill Belichick, nice to meet you, Chase." And he came up to me and said my name, which surprised me because I was like, him out of all people know who I am, you know, and for him to be able to even come up to me and say my name to me is because it's a blessing, you know, because he's one of the greatest coaches of our time.
Most definitely. I
You
was just
know,
gonna say that.
with like 8 Super Bowls, worked with Tom Brady, worked with Julian Edelman, Randy Moss, you know, great receivers that he has helped develop. So just being able to meet him was even being able to even shake his hand was a great feeling, you know. But yeah, like I said, when I finished my second 40, he came up to me, we greeted each other, and he introduced me to a few other coaches, and I went on with the camp.
Was that your I made it moment, or is it another experience where you were like, you know what? Okay, I'm a brand. I'm a name. I'm a national household name.
Well, with all the places that I've been so far, I mean, it's still much more to see, obviously, you
Right.
know, but I'll say it was more of a starstruck moment again for me, because I remember when I went to Ohio State, I was speechless. Like, because up there at Ohio State, what do you expect up there? Greatness, you
Thanks.
know, and that's all you see up there with the receivers from the defensive side, even the coaches. So it was like that. It was that kind of moment. But I guess you could say it was a kind of a moment where I say like I made it kind of, but I still have more work to do, obviously. But yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to top, man. And speaking on that 40, man, I was arguing with my brother. You know my brother too.
Yeah.
Now, I was arguing with this cat. I was like, bro, I know for a fact that you run a 4.4, at least a 4.3 when you ran that 10.6. He was trying to say, I'm not even gonna say the cat name. But he was saying that the other cat, you know him very well too. He was saying that the other cat run like a 4.3, and I was like, bro, that's not possible. But it just surprised me that you said you ran a 4.4 because I went into ChatGTP and I asked ChatGTP, with running a 10.6,
Yeah.
what would his 40 be possible? And that's what it came out to. It was
4.4,
yeah,
4.3 kinda.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, so that's the thing about the 40. The 40 can be tricky a little bit. So a lot of people, they either take more steps, but the more like is scientifically proven if you take more steps, that's more time. You know, that's the higher your time will be. The less steps you take is the lower your time will be. But the thing is, with me, I take more steps, but like my top end speed is good, and I can hold it long enough to where it gives me like that low time, I guess you would say.
yeah.
So it's really, like I said, it's really a hit or miss thing with the 40. So yeah.
So when you still young, but the
Yeah.
more you get into, you know what I'm saying, your
Mhm.
career and this being a profession for you,
Yeah.
you gonna learn the ins and outs of it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 14 steps to run like a 4-3 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 18.
It's 18?
18.
Okay,
18.
14 might
So
be
like,
4-2. I'm giving you 2. Trying to
yeah.
be Tyreek Hill, huh?
Yeah. But no, with like them first 5 to 10 yards, you want to take like maybe 7 or 8 steps
Okay.
at most. Maybe I might be tripping, but I know that's what I take.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So let's get into what's been going on all over college football, high school football. Now, man, it's
Yeah.
like a transfer part,
Yeah.
transfer portal. Earlier this school year or earlier in the spring, you got some news, which I'm pretty sure you already knew. Uh, Coach Lucas, he was gonna
He was on his way
part
out.
ways with
Yeah.
y'all. How did that impact you?
It was when I first heard the news, I didn't believe it, obviously, because people make up rumors and stuff like that. But I knew he had family up there in Fayetteville still, and his cousin was like the general manager
Mm,
or like something like that at in Fayetteville. So I knew he had connections to Fayetteville High School, but I didn't know if he was gonna actually go with it. But I knew that he had a choice to make, obviously, and he had to make his choice, which I'm not mad at him for because I mean I love Coach Lucas.
mm.
He was a great coach for me, honestly, and he was one of the reasons why I wanted to come to PA when I was in 5th grade. So just being able to have him as a mentor, that was great, and having him as my coach too, from him being a Fayetteville legend or a Razorback legend,
Mhm.
and then going to the league and being able to come back and be with him as have him as a coach was great. So, but it was heartbreaking, of course, when he finally gave us his final words before he left. But I still talk to him a little bit today, just because we have that relationship. So yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you what I heard, and I ain't gonna tell y'all neither. But
Oh man.
it's some how could I put it? If it was to happen, I think it'd be a great opportunity for you. But like I said, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I heard. But anyway, Pop said he ain't going nowhere. So man, piggybacking off of that, since we know you're not going nowhere now,
Yeah.
Coach Kevin Kelly.
Yeah.
That's your coach right now, right?
Mark Kelly.
Mark Kelly, I'm sorry.
Mark
Kevin Kelly is the one that was at Sheridan. He
Yeah.
was the previous coach at PA, Mr. Onside Kick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yes, Mark Kelly, from Dover, formerly at Silver Hills. I had a chance to visit some of y'all practices. Y'all gonna be, y'all gotta be in shape for what y'all finna do, man. I ain't trying to spoil it, but y'all gotta be in shape for what you doing. How you like that? And what how do you what's the word I'm looking for? How do you like that, of course, what you think about his offense and what Coach Jerry is right bring to the table. But how are you digesting it? Is it difficult or is it pretty easy for you to understand and make the changes and adapt to it?
I'm a quick learner.
Okay.
So obviously if I hmm? Oh, oh,
Oh, my bad.
okay. But no, I'm a quick learner though. I I take the time, to talk to my coaches about what I need to learn and what I need to do for a play or what I need to do for like a release or something like that. So just being able to have that relationship to just to be able to talk to them about anything, obviously, that kind of helps it too because okay, now that we've built a relationship and off trust, and I can now, I believe in you. You know, it's that type of thing, and um, I'm more so like it's quick and easy to learn. It's just the repetition, you know, just being able to rep it, and that's how I'm able to remember most of the stuff, and being able to teach it also to my teammates and help them out too. That also helps me remember. So I say that's what's been helping me.
Okay. Got to get your dirty reps in. What's your? You mentioned your quarterback when y'all went to North Carolina. I meant to ask you what was his name again?
The quarterback that I went with was his name's Easton Barksdale.
Barksdale. That's not the young man that's coming up from the ninth grade, is it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this is
This is he went to PA previously, and he went to school with us, but he left
Okay.
for his obviously his development. Um, but yeah,
He-
he's a good
He
quarterback.
back though.
No, he's not. He's still at Sheridan. So I just went with him for that trip.
Okay.
So
okay.
I go with him and his parent or his dad like on college trips, you know, because I obviously I built a good relationship with him to you know be around them like all the time, you know, and they feel like family to me, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
so just being able to take them trips with them, that's great too.
Okay.
But my quarterback is Caleb Sullivan.
Okay, and that's okay. That's what I thought it was. Okay, I thought it was Caleb, but Barksdale was he was formerly at PA, and
Yeah.
then he followed Coach Kelly whenever Coach Kelly got back in Sheridan.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Now you making it make sense. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
but I thought you were
good.
talking about
Caleb?
Caleb.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
nah,
thought you was talking about something. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we still sticking on the transport portal.
Okay.
So I know this your dog. I know this your boy. I don't know if anybody asked you this yet, but what was your thoughts when you seen Bryson make the move to Duncanville, and then when you seen he had to make the move back home?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what was your thoughts about that.
Bryson, he's a good quarterback. You know, he's a good kid, you know. But with when he first moved to Duncanville, you know, obviously I thought it was a great move for him, you know, because obviously Texas is, you know, big on football. You know, it's like a religion down there. So I thought it was a great move for him. But when I heard he had to come back and with what happened, I was like, you know, that's like, I mean, you obviously can't do that or say what you say on stuff like this, you know. So you just gotta watch what you say. Honestly, it's being able to make the right moves without letting anybody know, you know.
Yeah,
It's that type of thing.
facts.
So
And I don't even know what he said. I've seen the video or the interview or what happened or whatnot, but I still like y'all kids, man. It is what it is, but I understand. So moving forward from that, uh, what about Aaron, man?
mm,
Aaron Orgel. How you
he
feel about your former
he
quarterback move?
he transferred in early February, and that when I found out, like when I found out that he really wasn't going to school lately because of what he was going to do, I was like, this is the last person I need to leave, you know, because obviously a quarterback's best friend is a wide receiver or a running back or an O-lineman. So I feel like that was my best friend, you know, especially with me and him being there since me being there since sixth grade. Me and him is like every year we've gotten better with our connection and trusted each other, and obviously everything that we did on the field felt like second nature. Because like when the play broke down, okay, me and him have that chemistry to where okay, he knows I'm gonna be in this spot if the play breaks down, or I'm a cut a certain way, and when I cut a certain way, that's when you know I'll make you know it was things like that. So but when he left, it was pretty hard because I lost the best friend, you know.
And I feel like y'all went through some adversity together, man. I know at the beginning of the season last year he wasn't starting, especially when I came up there and I see y'all at Jonesboro. And nonetheless, I just felt like I went through adversity and y'all built trust, chemistry, and y'all knew each other. So
Yeah.
when I found out that he was gone, I was like, dang, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
They losing a lot of, I ain't gonna say they losing a lot of talent, but they just losing some pieces that will actually help them be successful next year.
Well, another thing is too, like when he first wasn't starting, it was, yes, he was mad or upset, but I told him like it is your time is coming basically. Your time will come because it will be a certain moment where we will need you, like like terribly you need you, you know. But it was more so just keep your head up, you know, keep practicing, keep getting those reps, and gain confidence through practice, and make every rep in practice a game rep. And then, like when he finally was able to start, we were a little shaky, you know. But as the season went by or started going, you can tell we were back to our old selves. You know, we because this year when we played Conway, that I had 9 catches, 200 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That says a lot, you know. That from what I did in that very first game versus Robinson to what I did to that game in Conway, that showed progression.
Right.
From him, me, throughout our other receivers, our defense, you know, that showed progression. But not even just me. I like, cause me myself, I started off rough, you know, but I knew I didn't have to do everything by myself, and I was gonna have to trust my teammates, and cause this is my first year of varsity, first full year of varsity.
Right,
So,
right. Because I was say you did play ninth grade postseason.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And with my freshman year, playing postseason, that team necessarily didn't need me. You know, I was more of a weapon, and I could be used for certain packages and stuff like that. But this year, I was actually going to be like one of the guys to make plays on the team.
Right.
So being like taking on that role, it was nerve-wracking at first because that, like I said, that very first game versus Robinson, you could tell I was nervous because I wasn't playing like myself. But like I said, as the season went by, I started to gain confidence again and play like myself again.
Okay. I got some questions that I'm gonna piggyback off on that, but I want to shout out your running back, Javion
Yeah.
Walker.
Yeah.
He was y'all in the same grade, right?
He'll be a senior this year.
He'll be a senior this year.
Yeah.
What you got to say about him? I feel like he don't get a good. He's not getting enough recognition for what he do, and I feel like
Right.
that's one of the state's top running backs.
I most definitely do too. But Javion, he's a very hard worker. Honestly, he puts in the work. He grinds, and man, he's a very physical person on the field. He runs hard. He's very hot. He's very smart with his IQ too. Like he got offers from Yale, Princeton. Like he got Ivy League offers. You know.
Okay.
So that tells you a lot from him, because not everybody just getting Ivy League offers.
No.
So if you're able to get those offers and still be able to get like other high D1 and D2 offers, you know, that's like that says a lot about you as a person. And not even just him as a person, but like him on the football field. If you watch him work out, is crazy, you know, because like dude's like he's probably same height as me, 205, straight just cut, straight muscle.
Yeah.
You know, so he's a great guy. You know, that's and I call him one of my best friends too.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. A lot of people out there like JV. And college coaches, if you are watching,
Ooh, man.
that is a steal. I'm telling you. 'Cause, hey,
Man.
that's a monster back there, for real, for real. Speaking on that, man, I know you was on Keeping the G podcast here recently, and he asked you about who were the top 5 defenders, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna ask you that. I want to ask you. There's 2 questions. The first one is this: who do you think that's in the state right now that everybody is sleeping on? That you feel like a college coach should be knocking on their door, trying to get into contact with their parents, trying to get in contact with their coach. I got one. I got one for you, but I want to know who you think that is in the state.
It's a few people.
Okay.
It's quite a few people, honestly.
Give me 3.
Jacoby Boone, he's a senior this year. He's at Jacksonville High. Man. Dang. Cause like I feel like everybody is now starting to be seen a little bit more, because obviously because of me, Mason, Trey Stewart, you know, we've been showing that Arkansas has talent, you know, and it's being able to bring those college coaches back home and show other people like that this is possible is good, because like I said, it's a few people who are being slept on, but like I can say Jacoby Boone definitely, bro, Aaron Freeman from Joe T. Robinson, he plays defensive back and receiver.
That's the 0. Is that's
No, that's Kyron Grimes. Kyron Grimes is another one.
Okay.
But he's a track guy.
Okay,
He's a track guy. So, but he plays on the defensive side. I'm really trying to think. It's a few names. But I like, you put me on the spot, and it's kind of like, it's like, dang, because like obviously you know, I know everybody. You know, everybody knows me, and I'm cool with a lot of people. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. 'Cause
It's a tough one.
It's some talent out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you said, Jacoby Boone. I feel like almost everybody at Robinson.
Yeah, quite a few people. It's quite a few people at Robertson.
Yeah, and then I think they got a transfer in from Parkview. I don't know.
The running back, his name's Dallas.
Yeah, that boy.
Yeah, that's
he like that too.
he's like a bigger version of Javion.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I seen them pick a boy up and toss him.
Oh yeah.
In their spring game. Let me see. Who I was gonna say was I'm gonna say 2 of them.
Okay.
Cause I heard that this cat at Central, y'all actually played with each other. But he went to Parkview. I think it's like Torrey or something like that.
Torrey.
That joker right there.
Yeah.
That boy can ball.
So who?
Oh yeah, I was coming.
Yeah.
That's cause I feel like
Oh yeah, my cousin Elijah Moody. Yeah, like yeah.
Oh yeah, Elijah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not only Elijah, not only what's his name again? Tory, but I was gonna say TJ.
TJ, yep. TJ. Yeah, man.
I feel like man, TJ.
He a certified athlete.
TJ come to
certified athlete right there.
Man.
He a dog. He a dog, man.
Yeah. I feel like that's the most slept on athlete right now in the state.
Yeah. Just with the past season that he had and what he was able to do with the team that he had, the team that they had last year was a great team.
Yeah.
They had him, Elijah Moody,
is it Zeke, the running back?
Yeah,
Freaky
Big Z. He's small, but he real strong. So that I'm say that was a good team that they had last year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Is it anybody that you want to give that smoke to from last year? Like when you see them this year, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get personal. Like they gonna take you there. They gotta see you.
Obviously, Lil Rock Christian, because that's a rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I gotta get Bryant.
Yeah.
I gotta get Bryant. Team that we couldn't play team that we can't play this year is Holland Park. I want that back.
Okay.
I want that back.
Okay. Okay. That's a Dallas team?
Yeah, that's the Dallas team.
I wanted to come down there that game.
What's another school? Cabot, because we let that one slip away.
Yeah.
We really let that one slip away.
That's a game that I should have won too.
That was emphasis that was a homecoming game too. We had alumni coming back, so I'll say this: all the games that we come back, all the games that we play this year,
yeah,
I want that.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Man, we're gonna call this a 2-minute drill segment.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fire some questions at you, man. You can answer them quickly because we can wrap it up. We've been going for about 30, 40 minutes right now.
Yeah.
What you think about Miles McDaniel?
It's my boy right there. You know, he's gonna be a great asset to the team.
Okay.
You know, with him being young, but he has a lot to learn about varsity. You know, because obviously it's a big difference coming from 9th grade football to varsity football.
Mm-hmm.
The speed different, the size different. You got to think different, and shoot, you just got to be different.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's great dog, great guy, great athlete, and he's gonna be something special.
Okay. Caleb Sullivan.
He's young, but he's gonna be a good quarterback too. You know, he's gonna be a good quarterback. I'll say this. Yes, he's nervous right now, but come fall time, I don't think he will be nervous at all, because by that time he'll be able to trust his teammates and believe in us and believe that we will be there for him when times definitely get rough. Because no matter what, we're gonna have struggles. So I just need him to know that we're gonna be there for him no matter what.
Okay. Y'all had a kid that was playing with Miles. He was a D tackle. What's his name and what you think about him? Because I know he was like Miles too. He didn't play that much if I'm not mistaken, the 8th grade level, but he played a lot on the 9th grade level. And when he did, he made plays. Do
you remember what number he was?
He was like
99
or something like that. Yeah, I want to say 96 or not, but he played interior. He was like literally the D tackle. And then they had another kid. His dad, of course, he come out there with the camera a little bit too. But I'm not talking about him. He played DN. You know.
Oh no, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. His name is Bryce. He actually ended up transferring too.
No.
Yep, he transferred back to Malvern.
Alma?
Malvern.
Because
that's where he's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let me see. I had another one here that I want to fire at you real quick before we got done. That's it. If you could change 1 or 2 rules this season, AOA, AAA, I know y'all hear me now. If you could change any rule, what would it be for y'all? For the state? For the football players, what would it be?
See, what's crazy is I don't really know all the rules. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know all the rules, but I do know this. Obviously, yeah, that transfer rule, obviously letting kids go from public to private and still be able to play that year.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I think that would be it.
That is it. That's it. You don't care about the roll up the knee.
Oh no, because I do that.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Would you want us to change that? Because like, would you want them to allow you guys to roll your knees, roll your pants?
Yeah, because it don't make no difference, honestly. Because the knee pads are this thin.
Facts.
This thin.
Facts.
So either way, because let's say you catch the ball, you running, boom. It ain't gonna make no difference if my knee is out or if the knee pad is over my knee because it's barely covering my knee anyways.
Facts. Okay.
So I mean, I guess you say yeah, change that too.
Okay.
But even then, some refs they don't even trip about that.
That's me. I don't be tripping.
Yeah, some refs they don't trip about that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I understand. I think the ones that I would probably change if I had the power to would be the hurdling.
oh yeah, that's another thing. So a few years ago when I went to our varsity game when we played LRCA there, and I saw Walker White hurdle, like I'm talking about clear our defensive back into the end zone and landed. I was like, I thought he couldn't do that. They called it a touchdown. So it was like I thought that was a hit or miss with that.
So they pick and choose.
Yeah, I'm saying they pick and choose.
Yeah, because when I seen it, it was the young man. Who was the young man at Mills before Charlie? It was when they first had moved up there. It was another cat that was playing safety. What's his name? Yeah, Jabray Shaw. I know. I seen them clear somebody, man, and they flagged him. I'm sitting in the stands like, what in the world going on? I need to. I'm glad your pop said his name. I need to check out and look you up. I need to look him up. But yeah, I feel like that they pick and choose when they want to. You know what I'm saying? Pull the flag on the hurdle. So I would like to see that change in the celebration. I feel like y'all should be able to celebrate to a certain extent. That's just me.
Yeah. I mean, with me with me being at PA, you know, obviously a lot of schools or a lot of people know that we really can celebrate or wear what we wanted to wear. Because Kevin Keller, because he felt like everybody needed to be the same. We wear the same uniform, same you know, just being one team and not individuals. Which in my words, which is cool, but to an extent. Because everybody's a different person, you know.
Yeah.
And playing football for me shows my personality.
Yeah, you can express yourself.
Yeah, I can express myself basically, and me being able to wear what I want to wear, you know, that shows who I am. But yeah, with the celebration thing, I I know in 707, you know, all types of different celebrations, crazy celebrations, stupid celebrations. Like you see it all in 707.
Yeah.
But in high school football, with me, I try and keep it simple. I do stuff with my teammates like handshakes or you know, a dance that we may do. You know, it's something small, simple.
Yeah, keep it light.
Yeah.
Keep it light. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that is everything that I had to ask you. Pretty much that I could just think of off the dome. If I missed some, I'm pretty sure I will have an opportunity to reach out to you again. We can have a sit down again.
Yeah.
Man, I just appreciate you, your father, and your family as well for just letting me cover you and be there for you whenever I can.
Yo, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. So this has been Chain Movers. Again, I'm Sam with the Cam with Viral Media. Please, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. This was our first episode. I want to give a shout out to Chase Hancock and his family. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side.